Well, hello, lifestylers, and welcome to Lifestyle with Latasha. This is going to be day 3 of my 12 days of Christmas. In today's video, you're going to be taking a tour with me down to my basement in another area where I have all of my Christmas ornaments and more of my decor. As you can see, I have tubs and tubs and tubs and containers of ornaments and decor that I utilize throughout the year. This is one of the spaces that I have in my basement, so I'm going to bring it up. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to allow you to see some of the things that I'm going to be utilizing on my Christmas tree that is in my formal dining room. And then at the end, I'm going to let you see how we decorated that dining room space just to get ready for the holiday season. Typically in my dining room, I tend to go with a white tree. I don't know why. This is something that I've done for quite a few years and I love it. I just stay consistent with it. And this year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a pop of color just to kind of enhance that space a little bit. And so here I'm just pulling out some of the things in my tub that I will be utilizing. These are some poinsettias stems that I got from Kirkland's last year on clearance. Remember what I tell you guys. At the end of the season is when you need to go out and grab as much as you can to kind of prep for next year. So as you're going through the Christmas season and you're watching all these videos on YouTube and getting different ideas, start thinking about the theme or the colors that you're wanting to utilize next year. Go out, scour some of these stores at the end of the season and try to grab some of those things that are then going to be marked down and you can get some really great deals. Here are some picks that I was able to get one year. In that bag on that buffet are some picks that I actually got from Amazon this year, and I'll link those down below. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you some of the ornaments that I'm going to be utilizing on this tree. Some of them I've had for quite a long time. As you can see, this tub is really stuffed. I've got picks and stems and rolls of ribbon and ornaments that are going to be down at the bottom. So just take a look, enjoy this video. If you like the content that you're seeing today, of course, always, please like the video. Please subscribe to this channel because it really does help, and leave your comments down below because I love engaging with you guys. It's really so fun and it makes me feel like we really kind of know each other. So I hope you enjoy it as well. And please, if you can or you know someone who may be interested, share it. I would love for you to share this with your friends and family as you and I engage and our platform grows. I start to decorate the tree. I must apologize because my phone ended up dying, so I didn't get to record the rest of it. However, you will see the end result, and then I will show you how I set up my dining room for the rest of the space. So here, I'm going to start decorating the tree. I'm going to start out by creating bows. This is some ribbon that I actually got from Amazon. And when I tell you, I am so impressed with it. It was wired. It allowed it to be maneuvered and just worked the way that I wanted it to. And it created beautiful bows on the tree. This was my first time really stepping it up and getting some more expensive wires. And of course, you know, I'm frugal, so it wasn't probably that expensive. However, it was definitely an upgrade and I could see the difference. If I'm going to get the look that I really want, it's going to have to cost a little bit more. So I am going to be starting to put the ribbon on, and as I stated before, unfortunately my phone will die. However, you will get to see the end result and then we'll move on. In placing the ribbon on the tree, I am going to make some cuts And I completely understand when other YouTubers have made comments about not wanting to cut their ribbons, because when you get the really nicer ribbon, you really feel like it may mess it up. But as you can see, it doesn't. And honestly, it allowed you to be able to take the ribbon and put it however you choose to, and it really looks really beautiful. So I'm really excited with the way that this turned out. This is just a basic white ribbon. It did have gold on the inside, but I was okay with that. And it is a velvet, and look at the lushness of it. It's just really, really giving the effect that I wanted to give on this tree in my formal dining room. And so with that, this is going to be the end result of the way the tree turned out. And now I'm going to transition into allowing you to see how I actually decorated the space regarding the tablescape and the buffet. All right, guys, so here we go. I am going to clean the table. So in all honesty, I'm having to re-record after Thanksgiving because we actually had this already set up. However, we ate, we cleaned off everything, but I didn't repolish the table. So I'm going to do that really quick just to get the table back shiny. And then I'm going to reset the table the way that I had it set up for Thanksgiving. And so you'll get to see me do all of that. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my place settings. These placemats I actually have had for quite a few years and honestly have never really used them. I decided that this was going to be the year that I was going to use them because I found some flowers, as you can see back there on the buffet, in Hobby Lobby back in maybe August or September. And I thought, oh my gosh, these will be perfect to add an accent color into this space just for Christmas, just to do something a little bit different. As I stated before, I typically will leave my Christmas tree in the dining room all white, but I just decided that I wanted to bring in this beautiful pop of color, and I thought it was really pretty. So since I chose to go with white and more of a neutral color, my chargers are silver, my plates are white with silver trim, and then I'm going to use some clear stemware on the table as well. And then for my flatware, I'll be choosing to go with the silver color as well, just to keep it all cohesive in this space. The napkins that I'm going to utilize are a gray color. However, it goes to show you how you never know how colors will work. When I got the napkins, I actually have a charcoal napkin that I was going to utilize because it was gray. But then when I realized I had another gray set of napkins, these actually had a hue of purple. And so it actually worked out really well with being able to put these two colors together with the placemats and the napkins. All right, guys, so I have completed setting up the dining room the way that I wanted it to be. As you can see, I typically go with the white Christmas tree, as I stated before. What I've done though is I found these plum placemats that I thought were just so beautiful that I decided to incorporate them in. And then I found some napkins at World Market that they look gray, but they have a purple tint to them, or a plum tint to them. So I decided to go with those. And then I found these beautiful flowers over at Hobby Lobby, and actually I found them back maybe in August, and they were clearance. So I decided at that point that that was going to be the color. The real treat is that picture that is on the wall. So I don't know if you're familiar with the trend a couple of years ago where people were actually getting shower curtains and creating pictures out of them. Hence my picture. So I wanted something to change out. If you noticed before in other videos, I had a really large portrait that hangs on that back wall that I absolutely love. I repositioned it for the Christmas season, which I love where it is now. but I decided I wanted to do something more along the lines of a winter theme, but with the black and white to match the walls and the theme of what was happening in the room. And so I found this shower curtain, and we were able to get it onto a canvas that I had already had from a couple of years back. And I love it. I love the black and white that it has. I love the scene that it gives for this space. And I'm going to give you a close-up. But anyway, as we're wrapping up, I just want to say thank you for being here today. Thank you for joining me on day 3 of the 12 Days of Christmas, my version. And as we keep going forward, I hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing. Of course, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, because I love for us to continue to grow together, and make sure that you share it with some family and friends of yours that you think may be interested in what we're doing here on Lifestyle with Latasha. And of course, as always, leave your comments, because I want to engage with you more at the end of each video. So thank you for joining me today, and we will get a close-up of everything that is done here in the dining room. And I also want to very quickly talk about my Tablescape centerpiece. So this is something that I came up really quickly, which is just a basic marble tray that I have. I got some picks that I got from Home Goods, and then I just put some of my small ornament balls on there just to create this look. And these deer, I actually got these from Wayfair, and I mentioned them before, I think in one of the videos where I spoke about when they arrived. The one with the standing one was broken, and I was able to fix it, thank goodness. But I'm not going to tell you it turned out great, because in transporting him into here, I broke him again, the other leg. So I've got to fix that. So, but otherwise, I wanted to create a kind of glam table centerpiece for this space, kind of my lighting fixture, to also match the Christmas trees that I have back there. So just adding in little components of glam. And if you notice, I also did the same thing on the tree with some icicles and things of that nature. But I'm going to show you a close-up of everything. I hope that you've enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye. Very quickly, I'm going to add in a video of my daughter and I actually installing this painting on the wall. And as you can see on the edge here, it truly is a shower curtain. And we just got it. We pinned it to this canvas, and we're going to make sure that it's tucked in place. And then we're going to install it on the wall. If you're ever thinking about doing something that's really creative, this is a great way to change out your art in your house. If you can find some designs that are really appealing to whatever you're trying to do in that room. But this is a very inexpensive way for you to accomplish that. All right, making the final adjustments, and that's going to be a wrap.